Good morning. Welcome to the Saturday morning edition of High School Playbook. We call it High School Playbook Replay. It was regional final night last night here in Kentucky, the state quarterfinals. I'm Kent Taylor.
And hello again, everybody. I'm Fred Cowgill. Good morning. We also have highlights from all across the state, but we kick off here in town in eastern Jefferson County.
Yeah, our game of the week, a battle of six-time 3A state champ Central and defending 3A state champ Christian Academy. Britt Delbarba has the highlights from Cal.
A rematch from the regular season between two of the top teams in the state with a regional title on the line. The Yellow Jackets paying a visit to the Centurions. First quarter, the pitch to Justin Ruffin turns on the Jets, and the senior cruises 49 yards for the score, 14-0 Cal. Second quarter, quarterback Cole Hodge keeps it himself, takes it in from 14 yards out. 7 more on the board, 24-0 Cal. Before the break, the give to Central's Cortez Stone. Count 'em, touchdown number 22 on the season for the junior. The Yellow Jackets trail 24-7 at the half. It was all Cal in the second half, Hodge to Hodge. You've heard that one before. Cole hits his brother Connor for the touchdown. Cal cruises to the 52-13 win and claims the regional crown.
Well, I think the coaches did a better job. I did a better job. I didn't do very good the first time we met, just allowing our guys to play. Sometimes coaches can lose more ball games than they win. So I think just getting out of our own players' way and letting them go do their thing. They're very talented group, and they showed it tonight.
We trust these coaches. I think we have the best coaching staff in the state. And so, these guys went out and executed this game plan, and our O-line receivers did a heck of a job tonight.
We're peaking at the right time. They're playing great football. They're grown up. They're not those first-year starters anymore. They're starting to become veterans, and they're going to need another, 2 great performances going into these last 2 weeks.
We have tough opponents coming up, so, it's foot on the gas and keep going. I'm excited.
The Centurions' quest for back-to-back state championships continues. Reporting from Cal, Britt Delbarba, WLKY Sports.
Thanks, Britt. They'll host Lexington Catholic next Friday night. Trinity kicked off the night, 3 wins from a state record 28th state title. The Rocks hosting McCracken County last night, already up 7-0 when Zane Johnson connects with a wide-open Jeremiah Lynn. That's for a 22-yard score and a 14-0 Rocks lead. And it's generally a good idea to get the ball to Lynn. Johnson to him again. This one actually counts as a run. A 59-yard touchdown run. Rocks roll into the Final Four. The final 45-0, and they will be back home again next Friday night.
After a dramatic overtime win over Emmanuel last week, Ballard was looking for a 6th straight win last night, hosting Central Hardin. Third quarter, Ballard by 4 when the Bruins' Dalen Thompson grabs a punt, and nobody was stopping him. But the most amazing part about this 58-yard return for a touchdown, Thompson was hardly touched the entire way. 14-3, Ballard in front. Same score, same quarter, where the Bruins are back 4 more. Look for Journey Weish. He goes 15 yards for another Ballard touchdown, 21-3 lead. Ballard won it 28-3 for a 10-3 record, a regional title, and a spot in a big school state semifinal next Friday, hosting Bryan Station. Ballard, are the Bruins the last GCPS school still alive? Good question.
Well, let's find out what Male did. Male's been to the 6A final 5 years in a row. Could the Dogs make it 6?
To take the next step, they'd have to get by Frederick Douglass. Our Dominique Gates was there.
It's been another dominant season for the Male Bulldogs, and the top-ranked team in Class 6A was back on its home field in the 3rd round of the playoffs and welcomed in the newest member of Class 6A. That's the defending Class 5A champion, Frederick Douglass. This would be a classic high school football game. The Broncos in the half strong when Jackson Stroutman hits Darion Talbot for a touchdown strike. Frederick Douglass leads at 14-7 at halftime. Second half, 21-7 Douglass. The Bulldogs respond. The handoff goes to Shamai Gates. He cuts it back, makes a move, a huge touchdown run, cuts the Broncos' lead 21-14. Now in the 4th quarter, Coulter Smith finds his target, Max Gainey, and he does what he does best, makes a play. Smith catches Gainey in stride for a 36-yard score, a penalty on Douglass, and the Bulldogs go for 2. Lined up in the Bulldog formation, Gates keeps it himself, stops short on the 2-point try. What a game, what an ending. Frederick Douglass stuns Mel by a final score of 21-20.
We have a play that we're 86% efficient on the year, and it's more than 1.5 yard average. So, it's on me. Obviously, you don't know you're going to win the game, but momentum, you give us a chance from the 1.5 yard line to grab that momentum and secure it.
This team with the heavy senior class had goals of playing for another state championship, but instead the Bulldogs fall short in the third round to Frederick Douglass to end their season with an 11-2 record. I'm Dominique Yates, WLKY Sports.
Thanks, Dom. Frederick Douglass at Trinity next week. Matthew Jones and KCD got to the single A title game in 2020, looking for another regional title, hosting Ludlow. First play from scrimmage. Ethan Harris to Cameron Edwards over the middle, and he gets a little resistance from the Ludlow defender here. Not really going all out. 8-0 after the two-pointer. The Bearcats defense came to play. Nehemiah Brown-Hamlin with the pick here and the short return, and that set up this. Which way did he go? Which way did who go? Ethan Harris. He still got the ball. On the keeper, he takes it in. Bearcats win it 29-16. That's the third regional title in school history. They are in a 1A state semifinal next Friday night, hosting Raceland.
Atherton, what a historic season it's been for the Ravens. So this was a really, really big deal last night for the Ravens. They were a sign of the times, hosting Owensboro. Unfortunately, Atherton struggled this night, but it did have its moments. Down 21, second quarter, Michael Curry got loose for over 50 yards, just short of a touchdown. No matter, that set up this. A short touchdown by Alden Wilson put the Ravens on the board, cut the hold at 21-7. But Atherton's dream season ends with an 11-2 record and a regional title game loss, the final 43-7 to Owensboro. And the IBEW highlight of the night, it comes from Bardstown's game at Franklin County. Third quarter, Tigers down big, trying to rally. Quarterback Monty Marshall's throw is tipped back in bounds by Franklin County's Delano Collins to teammate Caden Campbell for the apparent interception. But the refs ruled it incomplete because Collins has stepped out of bounds before he touched the ball. Still an amazing play. Bardstown rallied from a big hole, but lost 37-29. The IBEW highlight of the night.
All right, so to recap, we have 5 area teams still alive. Next week in 6A, Fred, we'll have Ballard hosting Bryan Station, Trinity hosting Frederick Douglass. Those are 2 rematches from the regular season, and actually the Lexington teams both came here and won in the regular season, so that's kind of interesting.
Week 15, it's down to just a final 5 for this area.
Yeah, Christian Academy will be home hosting Lexington Catholic. And then in single A, we have 2 teams still alive. KCD hosting Raceland and Campbellsville still alive. They won last night, and they will host Pikeville next Friday night.
It's gone by like a blink.
It's been pretty fast,
yes,
actually.
It really
and
has.
the weather, it rained a little bit last night. Other than that, it's been pretty good.
It's been an outstanding season.
Jay's done
an okay job.
He's done a good job. By the way, the biggest college game of the day, don't forget, at noon, kickoff, Cards with a chance to clinch a spot in the ACC championship game. They are at Miami at noon playing for that Howard Schnellenberger Trophy.
Yes. We'll see you next time on High School Playbook.